Okay, so for this week, this is Lab 12, and today is November 17th, 2020, and we're finishing up the central nervous system. We're going to look at the spinal cord and then look at the peripheral nervous system, which includes the nerves that exit the spinal cord, and they're very extensively called the spinal nerves, and where they go, what plexuses they are part of, and what muscles they innervate. Then we'll look at the cranial nerves and their functions. In addition, to make it all real, so this isn't just looking at diagrams in your book, we're going to perform spinal reflex exams and cranial nerve exams, and both of those are really a lot of fun. You can do them at home, actually, on family members too, if you want. So this week, it looks like a lot of material, and actually it is, but just follow the study guides, and those will take you through the material. The lecture videos really total over 3 hours long. The reason is that the material we're covering used to be in two different classes, and so I've had to combine them into this one class. So there's a lot of material crammed into this one session. So after you watch the lecture videos, do the lab exercises. They'll add more time, but I think you'll find those videos are very interesting because we've finally come to the fun parts of anatomy, where we can actually see how things work. And so in this case, we're going to look at how nerves work, and that's really, really cool. The lab activities are one, a spinal cord dissection, and we'll also do spinal nerve reflexes and examinations and cranial nerve examinations. I really miss being in class for this one because this is the class where we get to whack each other with reflex hammers to test the spinal reflexes, and that's a lot of fun. And also, we go over the cranial nerve exams. And if you've ever had a physical exam, then it's almost certain that your doc did a cranial nerve exam on you to check your cranial nerve function and see the responses of the muscles. For instance, did they ask you to smile, stick out your tongue, close your eyes tightly, open your eyes wide, look left, right, up, and down? All of those muscles are controlled by cranial nerves, and by asking you to do those things, you can test whether those nerves are functioning properly. So read the book, and that's going to be Unit 15, Central Nervous System, the Spinal Cord section, which is right there, okay? And hopefully I got that on the camera, and it's going to have that picture, and that's going to be pages 330 through 333, so it's going to have those pictures. So, we're finishing up the central nervous system. Do the page 330 through 333, and then we'll do the peripheral nervous system, which is the cranial nerves and the spinal nerves. We talk a little bit about the autonomic nervous system, but I won't talk a little bit about that. And let's see, so cranial nerves are the ones that come out of the bottom of the brain. So there. So in learning cranial nerves and spinal nerves, for the cranial nerves, just remember your little mnemonics and phrases. So on old Olympus's towering tops, a friendly Viking grew vines and hops. And also remember some say merry money, but my brother says bad business, merry money. So remember those, and that'll help you through the cranial nerves and get those in order from anterior to posterior, or I guess rostral to caudal. Let's see. And after you've done read through the book, watch the lecture videos, watch the lab activities videos, which is the spinal cord dissection, spinal reflexes exams, and the cranial nerve exams. Make sure you have the study guides out and do those. Do the pre and post lab exercises in the book, and do the activities on Pearson for practice. And if you didn't do the spinal cord ones on Pearson last week, go back and do those in Unit 15 on Pearson. And then let's see, Quiz 12 over the spinal cord, spinal nerves and spinal reflexes and cranial nerves is going to be available a little bit later this afternoon, November 17th through December 1st. So you notice that's 2 full weeks. I'm giving you more time to take this test because Thanksgiving's in the middle, and if I made it due next Thursday, that's Thanksgiving, so you don't want to do that. So that's no fun. So I'm giving you extra time to take that test. Um, since there's a lot of material, I've expanded the test out. It's 45 questions long rather than 30. So, and I also gave you more time, so you have 45 minutes to take the test rather than 30 like usual. So study up, learn those phrases, and have fun with the material, because this is actually really cool stuff. It's fun. And as always, if anyone wants to review this stuff with me in person on Zoom, let me know. And if you all want a group session, let me know that too. Otherwise, email me, text me, or call me with questions. And also, next week will be our last class, Lab 13 over the integumentary system, which is the skin. So, yay, we're almost done. So have a great week. And one other thing I want to show you, in case you wondered what the pictures were in the background that you've seen all these times. A friend of mine drew pictures of houses in Cades Cove. So these are some of the pictures that he drew. And let's see, here's the cantilever barn. I think that's the one down here. So if you guys haven't seen the cantilever barn or any other houses in Cades Cove, you really need to go sometime and go see those. So anyway, hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you all later. Bye.